Operation Black Ice campaign is finally getting started.
Operation Black Ice.
Sorry for the feedback.
Getting started. Operation Black Ice.
Okay, sorry.
Feedback. Getting started.
There we go. That should fix the feedback. Okay, as I was saying, Operation Black Ice finally gets started today with the Prologue mission coming up. Why did it not? There we go. Okay. Yeah, right. Without further ado, today's mission is going to be a big mission, to be honest. We're going to be... Let me show you the briefing over here. Okay. The premise is that Russia is trying to annex Georgia. There's conflict going on all over the place, and NATO is deploying forces, basically. Today's mission is going to be there's a Russian no-fly zone, naval blockade that persists, preventing proper Western Air Force and naval theater establishment. Russian armed forces are preparing to attack on Zagdidi in northwest Georgia, and the Honey Badger battle group is to arrive southwest Black Sea today for the mission. So the enemy forces, we're going to be going against the Mi-8, the Mi-24s, MiGs, and Su-27 and its other variants. There's going to be SAM sites, almost all of the things that you can think of. Friendly forces are going to be F-14s, F-18s, S-3Bs. We're going to have some helicopter support, attack helicopter support, the Ka-50s, Mi-8s, and also Frogfoots, Su-25Ts. We do have our own SAMs, thanks to the Georgians, and we have AWACS and tankers available. Okay, let's see. Today's objective is to penetrate a naval blockade. Basically, we're running naval suppression, ASUV on the Russian carrier group, and distracting Russian air over and around Georgia. Secondary tasks are disrupting the advance on Abkhazia. There are bridges that we need to destroy to stop tanks from moving and interdict the armor that's moving towards those bridges. Additional tasks, there are Georgian forces in conflict that need rescue in the Gali town. Here's a map of the situation happening. We're going to be deploying from the southwest, pushing through the naval barricade while the helicopter and the eastern bloc airframes are going to be deploying from Senaki and Koblitz and other areas to assault and accomplish the secondary and additional objectives. Threat map over here, the carrier group you can see over here. See friendly area over here. As you see, beginning of campaign, most of the area is under Russian control. So our targets are going to be here. And here's the 3D map of the situation we're inserting in. I mean, I'm going over this right now, but they're going to go over this at the actual briefing as well. You guys can listen to it better. I'm just trying to give a really short summary of it. Area of operations, Gali, this is not where I'm going to be operating. This is where the Eastern Bloc airframes, the Georgian airframes, are going to be operating under NATO. Kuznetsov battle group information. These are the ships that we're hunting. Just a standard carrier group with an aircraft carrier and destroyers and cruisers to go with it. Let's see. This is the flight distribution. There's Bengal 1, the close combat air patrol group. That's going to be assisting us and helping us defend ourselves, as well as provide support if needed for air-to-ground targets. I think they're only running, let me check. I think they're only running, yeah, air-to-air stuff. They're going to be running AIM-54s. There's Viking groups, 3 of them. These are F-18s. We in Viking 1 are going to be carrying harpoons, 4 of them, to hunt the ships down. And then Frostbite and Blizzard are the KA-50 and the MI8 groups respectively. They have their own mission in the land, the secondary missions. And then Lancer 1 is the Frockfoot group, assisting them with the bridge. Also, yeah, the Blizzard group is the MI8s. They're going to be rescuing the Georgian infantry mentioned. Radio frequencies listed here. I'll probably be referencing this a lot, unless I manage to memorize it at one point. That's all. Let's go back for some shenanigans and lollygagging, I guess. Okay. For entertainment purposes, I'm just gonna add Discord over here. Okay. Interesting. I can't find my Discord over here. Time to close some windows. Come back to them in a minute. Okay, I give up on this. I'm just gonna bring the display capture up. Put it over the top. Here's Discord.
And if not, we'll have coordinates.
I'll be right back.
0.3. So is Cursor 0 coming to the Viper? The Fighting Falcon?
The
Game.
Viper?
I think
Wait,
I
what?
saw
Viper?
somewhere. Cursor 0.
Oh yeah.
Curse 0?
Nice. Yes, the Cursed
The
0.
worst.
Enemy of the Blessed 0.
I know how they like they intentionally said things in ways that like they're different, like implementing and adding, but I don't know what any of that means. And I'm sure that's intentional.
You've got to implement the addition before the addition can be.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god. I am
What?
doing this all with one monitor this evening, so
Oh no.
Service
One
may be-
monitor.
slightly limited. Nah, it should be fine. I've got my trusty phone taking over the role that the second monitor would normally have, and I'll just have to be quick on the old tabbing. It all should be groovy. Yeah,
So, Chaser, what was with the booing earlier?
Because apparently you crashed.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I have it on recording. It's pretty epic.
Yeah, we got it on tape.
Oh dear.
What can I say? It's been probably
Except
a
you're
month
welcome.
since
Say-
I've landed on the carrier.
Does anyone else have this issue where occasionally the desktop of your computer, like the background, will just go black.
Nope.
No, interesting.
Yeah.
How are your hard drive set up? Where's the? That's the only thing I can think of.
Where would the image be? What if it's on a different
Yeah,
hard
the
drive than the
image
boot
versus,
hard drive?
Yeah,
Huh.
like is it losing the connection somehow?
I don't know. Like every now and then it will go to shit, and then you know how on like the image behind the icons, so the space an icon takes up will go black, and then you know how you can left click and drag and you get the blue box. That box makes the background go black, and then if I move a file, it just all goes black, and I can't get it back until system reset. And this has been a thing since I built the PC.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Sounds
Haven't
like
had-
graphics issues.
You haven't had like a black wallpaper that you accidentally set to shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slideshow maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
slideshow.
Oh,
not
now,
really
yeah,
how that
come to
works,
think
but
of
okay.
it. I guess I'll just yeah. I'll try move the image, like the desktop image. I'm pretty sure it's already on the right hard drive, but I'll take a look at that. That's a
Ops in 3
compelling
minutes, right?
argument. Pardon?
Ops in 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
roughly.
All right, we're gonna do an expedited landing then.
Chief,
I believe in you.
Remove the wheel shock.
Chief.
Connect ground power.
God damn it.
Flight controls. Okay, let's set a beautiful MiG-21 as my background. And let's see if that shits itself in the future.
I thought Bulls wasn't supposed to be things like a target.
Don't worry about it.
Fine. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it. It's
I
fine.
agree.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It can
You're
if there's
thinking
no
of-
other place to put it, but if it's a really dynamic target, like an aircraft, you shouldn't put your bullseye on an aircraft. Not that you can.
Not.
Put your balls on an aircraft.
Bulls is at 23,000 feet.
I mean,
And
Bulls broad for whatever.
Just use a
Oh,
tracking station as
what the
bulls.
fuck ever.
Oh, I think I know
mean-
why. Shit, sorry, disregard.
somebody put Bulls as
You
a
have a
moving
slide-
You
aircraft.
need, you need a bra call to get bulls.
You have
To get your bullseye.
No,
and then you get another call off of bullseye.
No, just use Stackhan.
Have
I don't know
Yes,
what I'm
yes.
saying.
Just call up your
Carrier.
enemy. Just call up the hostiles and be like, "Hey, can you tune your
Drop a
TAC
flare for me?
into?" Yes, please.
do you say
No,
you're
no.
a player?
You set the Bulls to the your friendly AWACS. There you go. Big brain.
Everyone must know where he is.
Bulls 340 for 54. Hold on, no, it's now 347 for 36.
Wait, no, that's now out of
35.
date too. Shit.
34.
Yeah. Oh.
33.
I mean, we're cold on them, but they're hot on us.
What does that mean?
Oh, no.
I want to try that now. I'm gonna ask Ricky to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Text dump. All you pilots are gonna be like this.
Nice. I like the red squigglies.
Yes.
Oh my god. So, who thinks all the missiles are going to get shot down?
Me.
Me.
I mean-
the missiles
You
know
think just
where
the
they
missiles
are.
are going to be shot down?
This is the Ricky mission. Depends on how much ammo each Sea Whiz burns through.
Okay, Barbarossa. I need solid numbers. What's the range of the harpoon at flight level low?
Light
I
level low.
We're probably gonna launch at 40 miles anyway. 40
Yeah.
or 30.
it shouldn't be more than 50 if I remember correctly, but it can go up to 280 miles if you fly high. Is what I remember.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so that puts it in perspective.
Ah,
Probably
dude.
60 about low, about 130 or whatever in medium.
Well, let's not launch at 30 because we don't want to be launching while SA-10 missiles are flying at us.
Or do
Okay.
you?
I think
Because
actually it
Use
might
them
be
like
beneficial
towels.
if they're shooting at us rather than the harpoons. In terms of missile accuracy.
yeah, but if we wait till 30 miles, they will have done shot us down by then.
We will
Or
have
we
done
can
got it.
or when they start launching, we can do our harpoon launch.
Everyone wait for the beetle.
Yeah.
No,
Well, at
that's
least until it starts locking us, and then we can launch.
One wire.
that's the signal. Wait for the dirt mud. Wait for mud SA10, then fire.
Wait for the and then fire.
But the
Someone to
Deagle,
get shot down and then go.
Oh, like 2-2 shot down. Fire! Oh fuck! Everyone go!
Okay, I'm gonna check
Yeah,
Chuck's
so
guide on
like,
this.
Set the mission.
Yeah.
oh shit! What's happened to my microphone? Let's go. There we go.
Okay, it doesn't give me any information about this. God damn it. God damn it, Chuck. I had to find. Yeah, I literally cannot find any information on it. I don't know why. Oh, I think. Oh, never mind.
Oh, all right, that time I got a OK 3-wire.
Nice. One thing you should remember.
What is it? What should I remember?
If you get a 3-wire, no matter how badly you fucked up, you did good. Anyway, up to briefing I go.
Go, not better, guys.
Yeah,
I knew there was
that
a
sounds
UHF,
better.
I just couldn't recall if it
When
got
the
higher.
mic volume goes up to 100, things start to whole house shakes.
Yeah, it got a bit funky.
Yeah. All good. Right. Anyway, frequencies. So might as well get through that now. So what you're saying? So the helicopters are not. Oh, because they're purple. Yeah. No, they're everything on the right. Yeah. We started to do this at the end of the last campaign. Everything on the right column is part of the same global freak. Next week I'll make it more obvious. Lancer, Frostbite, and Blizzard are all on 250. Everyone else is on 240.
Fucking who just pinged?
Okay. That's how I'd have it. Yeah.
And that way, yeah. And that way, oh, did you think everyone? Okay, yeah. Don't worry.
I thought that because the magic was purple and 240 was
I know.
and the KA50s were also purple. I made the crazy jump. The KA50s.
Yeah, I know. I'll be honest, guys. The comms this week. I'll be honest. The comms this week are a bit higgledy-piggledy because we don't have the E3. We've got an E2 instead, which is on 132, not 133. Like most of those frequencies aren't in use because there's no Shell, no Texaco. There's no real ground ATC because there's only two Well, anyway, and then there's like basically like 2 packages going out.
I like how Ricky 5 minutes ago was like, "Yeah, you guys will get used to the comms again. It's been a minute." Oh, but the comms are also fucked up this mission. And
No, they are
how
also.
you
Well,
could
they're not
possibly
fucked
be
up. It's
confused.
just they're not fucked up. It's just that like our usual level of complexity in ops dictates that our comms are usually have to be like shits in order. Whereas this week it's like there's basically just 2 frequencies. Like as far as I care, all the K50s, MI8s, and SU25s can just be talking on 250. Like they don't even need to use their interflights.
There's only 5. There's only 5 of us. So
Yeah,
I don't
exactly,
think that'd
so-
be an issue.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
I'm
Chester.
solid.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Okay, I'm here.
What's Tricar doing this week?
Thank
I've
you.
completely forgotten. What are you doing, Tricar?
Hi, it's me,
Final
Tricar. I'm
Fine Hornet, nice.
What the hell?
All right, what's going on? What are we doing?
You got to do your thing.
Die.
I have to do the thing.
You got to do your thing.
White Crow,
hi.
Matt,
I'm here. Hello.
Chazzer,
No, I'm not here.
Droid,
Goedenavond.
9.
What?
Wow.
9.
Wow. I'm Dutch, hello.
JJ9.
Yes, I'm here.
Rosso. Fucking Barbarossa.
I'm
say
here.
the last part of your name.
You are making
Johnson.
this more difficult than it needs to be.
Yes.
4.
Uh,
All right, Raven, you here?
What? No, it's Baven.
Chief.
Raven.
The Baven Bold Future.
God
Tricar.
damn retires.
Tricar!
Tricar!
What?
He doesn't try hard enough.
Is that you? Wait, is that Tricar speak again?
He's got a new mic.
Where's Flamenco?
Oh. Sounds very DRG.
Hi, Tricar.
My desert.
God, he's so quiet.
God, he's
Oh my
different.
god, is that even Tricar? It's incredible.
Continue, please.
DRG.
Maybe.
Artemis.
Hello.
Fox.
Here.
Booster. Tan.
Yep.
Larry.
Yep.
Schlump.
Yeah.
That's everyone.
Is it? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Is that a first?
On it.
Yeah.
That's a first. Fuck me.
What happened?
All right, let's get started.
No.
What's the first
Anybody got
about?
anything they want to get off their chest before we get started?
Yep.
Cool. Go for it.
I would like the F-14s to be on 241 until the carrier strike is complete. Then everyone will hop on 240 as planned.
241, Roger.
There we go. That's all.
Cool. Excellent. Right, let's fucking do this. Welcome to Georgia. So, hopefully you all saw the promo video. You know that this is a joint campaign with Arma. So if anyone has thinking should I install Arma, now's the time, because Solid's got some really cool missions that he's doing. I think there's going to be some collaboration there between various Zeuses, so it's not just him. But he's the same frequency we've got. So there's a lot of stuff coming up that'll take us to the end of November. We've also got mini ops that will happen as well. So we did a couple last time. Yeah, I think we did 1 or 2. I think we've got 4 or 5, or even maybe 6 planned this time as well. The whole schedule has been put in ops room, so hopefully you saw that. And hopefully you've read the brief premise as well in the top of ops room. So we started off thinking this was going to be a World War III campaign, and then very quickly JJ, Solid, and I decided that was fucking stupid because you lose any sense of meaning when it's just a free-for-all. It's a lot more precise now. You can really see what's going on, and if this escalates into another campaign where we start pushing even further northwest, fine, so be it. But this is the battle map as it stands. Georgia have got their asses handed to them. Most of Georgia usually obviously includes Vatsiani, their capital, and the red line here indicates their border with Russia. Now, the 2008 Russo-Georgian War was surrounding the you could call it Russian annexation, but really it was a freedom movement, independence movement of Abkhazia, which is this region here from the border with Russia at Sochi, all the way really down to this river, which you're going to get very familiar with. It's really indicates the border with the rest of Georgia. That river goes all the way up to a very prominent dam here, which you might know quite well because it's quite a prominent feature. And then that's Abkhazia in the west, and then you've also got Ossetia or Ossetia in the east, and this came as far down as Shkin Valley, I believe it is. Someone's going to correct me. I think it's Shkin Valley there, but not as far down as Gori. And Gori was the center focal point for quite a lot of urban fighting in the 2008 conflict. And then obviously when things were settled down and whatever, you'll see a red dotted line here. That was the agreed border between Ossetia and Georgia. So Georgia obviously got to keep its capital, yippee. Now, there's also some pretty prominent, you can't see it, but on the eastern side of the map, there is the, is it the Baltic? No, it's not the Baltic Sea. There's
Caspian?
Thank you very much. The Caspian Sea. Now, the Caspian Sea is very rich in oil reserves. So there's a few major pipelines that run. The Russians have their own pipeline as well, but there are at least two major pipelines that run kind of through Vatsiani, draw a line, through Vatsiani, kind of out to the Black Sea. A bit like that. The premise for... Okay, I'll do that later. The premise for this campaign is that the Russians have pushed south, as you can see, captured Vatsiani, and now control all of those pipelines. And they're going to use that as collateral for Georgians to... what's the word when they give up? There's a word for it.
Capitulate.
Thank you, capitulate. Well done, DRG. That's the premise for them forcing Georgia to capitulate. And just in time, CVW 69 arrive into the Black Sea through Turkey, I think, is the plan on that one. Mm-hmm. So it would take quite a number of months to get from Persian Gulf all the way around. And this is set a few months after the end of Ghost Mantis. Right, enough fucking exposition. Here's the story. We'll use the script for this evening. The Russians have blockaded them on the west. There's a very major port here of Poti. It's this one here, Poti. And this is a really major dock and port for the Georgians on their western front. And they're obviously blockading Gori and all that there on the east. So they're getting pretty swamped. But it's cost the Russians quite dearly. So our job this evening is to get this carrier group to fuck off. Because we can't get the 327th in. And we're probably going to station them at Batumi. We're probably going to station them at Batumi or Kobaleti. Those two ones will be where the 327th Air Force will be, Air Wing will be stationed. But we can't get them in while this carrier group's there. We also can't influence the situation with our carrier group, 240 odd miles away from the AO. Because it'd just be too long to fly in, plus we'd have to fly around this carrier group. So we're going to try and get them to fuck off. We are not going to try and destroy them this evening. If we can get them to push off north, cause them some damage, get them to fire 60% of their surface-to-air missile reserves, brilliant. That is exactly what we want. At the same time, we're going to try and distract as much air power as we can. And open up a window for some Georgian Air Force to operate. Right, let's go over to the briefing document. Does everyone get the setup and the scenario?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Excellent. Good stuff. Cool. So, the Russian no-fly zone and the naval blockade is in place, preventing proper Western Air Force and naval theater establishment. Russian armed forces are preparing for an attack on Zugdidi in northwest Georgia. That's the border with Abkhazia. And CVW-69 battle group arrives to the southwest of the Black Sea. Enemy forces, all the Russian shit you'd expect. I think it's MiG-25s. It might be MiG-24s. These bad boys, MiG-29Ss, watch out for them because they will fire Fox 3s at you. Su-33s will also fire Fox 3s at you. You won't be able to tell because it will always say 29 spikes, so just assume you have to now defend. If you look back at the TAC views from last campaign and you watch the TAC views from this campaign after we've done a few missions, you'll see the difference in air-to-air BVR combat. It's going to be significant. There's an SA-2 net beyond the mountains. They have some SA3s kicking around as well. The SA6s and 8s we understand, and 9s we understand to be quite mobile. So they'll more likely be on the battlefield itself. The 10s and 11s are further back as well. Our friendly forces this evening, 14s, 18s, and S3s, with Georgian support of K50s, MI8s, and SU-25Ts. The Georgians have SA2s, 3s, 11s, and some 13s in place. We're using an E2 and an S3 for a tanker this evening. I'm going to try and get this thing to go away. Go away, go away, go away. It's below. I can't see it. Anyway, the visibility is pretty good, guys. It's low fog, but it's nothing major. Thin cloud at 5,000 feet, I understand. And the time of the mission is 8:20. Well, 8:30. The mission starts at 8:20. It's going to be light when we get in, so don't worry about night vision or anything like that. And it's dawn, but it'll seem pretty dark when we load in. Western Wings, then, the prologue. The main effort will be to disrupt the Russian encirclement of Georgia by penetrating the naval blockade with an anti-surface warfare attack on the Kuznetsov carrier group, and with a secondary task there of distracting Russian air over and around Georgia. Our secondary task this evening will be to disrupt the Abkhazian advance. We do that by destroying 3 key bridgeheads in Gali, and interdicting Gali armor. The additional task this evening is to rescue 2 Georgian platoon of around about 25 men that have managed to get themselves in trouble. The concept of operations, I've kind of described it already. 3 main flights of F-18s escorted by 2 F-14s will go for a beeline straight for the Kuz group. It's around about 170, 180 miles to targets, probably about 160 before you can drop your harpoons. I want you to remain in the AO. I want you to distract as much surface-to-air missile threat as you can from the Kuz group, because the more they're firing at you, the less they're firing at your missiles, which is what you want. At max range, you can dodge those things the way you would dodge an SA-10. Expect them to throw the air support at you from the Kuz group, from Sukhumi, from Sochi, and perhaps even from more of the mountain range as well. The more you drag across to the sea, the better. So expect quite a fierce air-to-air engagement this evening. And the package, really, with the K50, just stick close to the MI8s. You've got waypoints. If you don't have the navigation module, which is it's a cheap add-on that you can buy, if you don't have that, just quickly have a glance at your F10 page when you load in, and you'll get a pretty good idea. The IP is the same for everyone. Then you're going round a hillside, and you're going to try and get in to the back of the AO, not by trying to go through the front of it. Oh yes, and the S3s. So I've given you 8 S3Bs. It's 2 flights of 4. They will travel and marshal at your IP, which is, everyone has the same one from the carrier group. And there's an F10 menu to push them from that IP. They will then travel up the center line as marked, the blue line, and drop their 2 harpoons each. So that's 16 odd harpoons that I've given you extra. The SAM threat looks a bit scary. It is. But this campaign is not. It's going to feel a bit different in that there's going to be quite a lot of stuff that we are going to be doing that doesn't involve going anywhere near an SA-10. Whereas last campaign, it was like every single week you were facing off against SA-10s. So this time it's a bit different. There's an SA-11 at forget the name of that airport, but the main Georgian airport has an SA-11, which is quite nice, an SA-2 to its east, an SA-3 to its south. So it should give you an idea. This is on axis from the carrier group. You can see the big ring there. There's been lots of chat about that. I won't go into too much more detail, but that's the Pyotr Velishky. It's Russian for Peter the Great. That's the fuck-off nuclear cruiser that they have. And it will fire grumbles at you. But everything else is much smaller, as you can see, more like SA-15s. Right, the Gali AO. This is the MI8 and KA-50 route in. You will move round a prominent mountainside here. There's a very obvious body of water that you will follow. As soon as that body of water ends, there is a river, and that river will go down here where the two bridges as marked with these cross points here will be hit. Hopefully that should slow down the Russian Abkhazian advance along the main road there, and that main road crosses into the city. This is all enemy territory here, guys, so do expect them to have a fair bit. They don't have any SA-8s or anything like Tunguskas that we know of, although there is a SA-6 whose range goes out to about there. So watch out for that, but the Ka-50s, and really nobody should be getting shot at by an SA-6 this evening. This is troops in contact, so get in, get out, do it quick. CTLD is in effect, so you will be using your F10 menus to collect those troops. You must be within 250 feet, I think, or is it meters? Just fucking get close to them, yeah? Blue smoke will pop, I think it's blue smoke pops on their location twice. That gives you about 5 minutes of smoke. If you still can't find them, have a look at this image again. It should be obvious. There'll be tracers and stuff. I imagine they'll be firing at each other. And the blue line here designates the SU-25 route in. And we'll just come in and schwack the bridges as quickly as we can. This is the composition of the Kuznetsov battle group.
Cool.
Waypoints, everybody has the same IP. Viking 1, you're in the north. Viking 2, you're mid. Viking 3, you're south. So if you can picture how this is going to look, you're basically going to go like that. Yeah? And then in. And I think it's pretty obvious why we're doing it this way. With the harpoons, it just gives them a better chance. Slightly better chance.
Wait, are those are the waypoints at each of those? Points?
Yeah, the waypoints. This is like waypoint. This is like north cap, mid cap, south cap.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 14s you're heading north, obviously, because we expect Sukhumi to throw. Well, we're hoping Sukhumi and the Mountain Range are going to throw what they can at us. So better that you guys are up north to start with. You will probably all have to fight your way in. I don't imagine many of you are going to get a harpoon off without ever having been threatened. You've probably all had a look at this. Frostbite, you've got FARP Mikava as waypoint 4. This is a friendly FARP that's here. Is it there or is it there? It's here. It's this one. This is FARP Mikava. So it's very close to the dam. So this is your divert, or even if you can get the troops back there, that's fine by me. Yeah, if you can pick up the troops, get them back to Fort Mikava, that's brilliant. It's Frostbite's waypoint 4 Blizzard. It's your waypoint 5, I think. But it should be fairly obvious. Because CTLD is in effect, as of next week, I will kill all the smoke. This week, I'm leaving the smoke on so you can get your bearings. I might even leave it on next week for people who haven't done this mission and want to get more familiar with the AO. So I think there's something like green smoke at each of the FARPs, but then there's blue smoke on the air bases or something like that. You can pick up troops at the FARPs, but you can pick up everything at the air bases, I think is the way I've done it. And then frequencies, Jack's already said he wants Bengal on... Like, honestly, Jack, could you not just hook into 261?
I thought I could, but it seems a bit cheesy using their interflight, so just for the sake of protocol and radio management training, we'll use 241.
It does mean that Viking won't be able to speak to Bengal, unless through you.
Yeah, my concern was if Viking is talking about weapons employment and I need to give specific cap stuff to Bengal, that would be stepping on them, or I don't know. There's a decent chance I'm going to move Bengal over soon. I'm definitely going to move them over during the op. It's just a question
I'd
of when.
personally rather have you on our discreet and then have Viking as our secondary channel so we can talk to them.
Okay, yep, sure, we'll have that then. So Bengal just will be contacted on 261.
Sounds good.
I guess the other one's needed.
On the sign-up sheet, there is a second tab. That tab has been revamped since last you probably never even saw it because I deleted it from the ops. That is our radio frequency setup. I have done all of the presets, but yeah, I just didn't have time to lay them all out and tell you what channel was what. So you can flick through the channels if you want, and you're bound to find your correct frequency. I don't mind if you use manual channels, but I'm going to try and get us to the point where because we've tidied up the frequency sheet, we can now use preset channels or buttons.
So you've put in all the buttons and things for the Hornets, but you haven't on the comm sheet told us which ones are which.
Correct. Yes, that's what I was just saying in a long-winded way. Yeah. Yeah.
Larry.
Cool. I've put here a little arrow. Just one last thing for me to say, and then I'll let you chat. I've put a little arrow here for the carrier for the ship ATC. Obviously, everyone's on the super carrier, so 121 instead of 125 or 124, what you were using last time. That's you check in, and they can push you to some if there's an LSO, they can push you off 121. But that's what you'll use, and then 125. I don't even mind. Yeah, that's kind of how we're going to do it, and everything else is how you remember it. That is everything from me, and I'll take questions, and then I'll push you off to your package channels, and then you can have a quick chin wag, and then we'll get started.
I have a question. Could you go to the waypoints screen on the briefing document?
Yep.
And it would appear that waypoint 4 is that says.
Oh yes, Marshall.
Marshall. Is that a Marshall stack?
Basically, the Marshall point is at mission start is like there, which means that after the carrier group has travelled probably that far, and they will have ended up travelling about 40 miles, I reckon, 30 maybe. So say they travel 30 miles, that Marshall point will be like, yeah, a good way back. So it's just in case TACAN breaks.
Right, gotcha. Awesome, nice.
But I thought you'd pick up on that. By no means am I dictating where the Marshall stack should be. It's up to you.
No, Marshall. I didn't know if it was Marshall for the weapons employment for the counter.
It's a return home Marshall.
Right, understood. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll just use that in case TACAN shits itself, so people can help find their carrier. But yeah, we'll just use standard marshalling. So 5 miles, 2,000 feet above.
Cool. Our RV1, Frostbite and Blizzard, my package, our RV1 is like on that water body there. Like here. That's RV1. So like by the time you've hit RV1, it's go time. You'll have crossed the border by that point.
And can I confirm the MI872 pickups?
Yes, one each, if you like. Yeah, one each. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can. Don't. If it comes to it, you will have to try it. But my advice would be, if you've picked up one and your wingman's been shot down, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. And are we definitely heading back to the FARP, or is that the alternate? Because you'd be happy with it. But where do you definitely want to go?
Put it this way, dude. Like short answer, it's up to you. But say this goes relatively well, and by 30 minutes in, the harpoons have all been fired. Bit of a melee here, and then they head back. That's like another 20 minutes, 30 minutes before they land. We have like 26 miles to travel, which I get we're in helicopters and whatnot, but like, so why shorten the op, really? If you want, I would say just go back home. Okay. Unless
you need to.
Unless something were to happen that would make you so scared you just wanted to land immediately. And I will leave it there.
Does Fart Mikava have resupply facilities?
Yeah. It's a full fart. Yeah.
Okay. It's because I might end up going back there if I have time to.
You got 12 Vickers, mate. You got 12 Vickers.
Oh, that does.
Everything you need.
12 Vickers is plenty. Don't get me wrong, but you can do a lot with them too.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. It's a prologue in a sense. So, well, it is a prologue. So, in a sense, it's just a way of getting ourselves back into the swing of things. Don't worry if you fuck up tonight. I'm not worried if I fucked up tonight on the mission as much as I would usually be, because I need to get back into the swing of mission making as well. So, hope it goes well. Hope you all enjoy it. And if you're ready, you can push off to your squadron channels now, and I will start the server in about 5 minutes. And then I'll let you know when to join. That was exactly half hour.
Which channel will ours be, Ricky?
Will be
Spiking. Am I in the right place? Yeah. So how involved do you want me to be in organizing you guys? Because you're going to be like 30 miles apart each flight. What level of involvement do you want me to have in making sure you all push at the same time from the right distance?
Keep an eye on things if you see someone dragging behind, pointed out, but that should definitely be down to the flight leaders.
Nice, awesome, cool. Just wanted to get that cleaned up for certain.
Where's Chief?
Up. He's still in the briefing room.
He should be helping now in just a second.
Yeah, someone might want to pull him down.
Drag him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag him down.
Oh, are you showing people how to not mess up?
So
Holy shit, Trico.
We're going with waypoint designate? Is that
No,
the official?
okay, join my stream.
Right?
No, join my stream.
It's on Bulls though.
Just join my stream.
Trico, you sound completely different now. Does anyone else feel that?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
what were
I
you
see a
using before,
pause DCS
potato?
here.
Okay, good. Everyone's in now.
Very good.
Okay. So, step 1. Select the waypoint you're flying to. Switch to air to ground mode. Touch the harpoon. Put it on low mode. And skim terminal. Do the same for all of them.
Question? Why skim?
Yep.
I thought we were using pop-up.
Yeah, pop-up is...
bad.
Skim is better.
Pop-up man bad, it gets shot down way more likely.
Okay, step 2, go to your air-to-ground radar. Go to data. Turn the gain all the way up to 9.
One interruption.
Exit data.
Jack, can I borrow you in briefing room, please?
Turn that to
sure.
45-degree scan on your nose. Keep it at 40 nautical miles. Wait until you're within 40 nautical miles of the carrier group.
I've still had issues.
Yeah, but it's a group, we should be able to actually see.
And there they are.
Yep.
I've had issues detecting groups.
Designate. Switch harpoons to RBL mode.
Do it for every
Change
station,
seat
don't forget that.
To large or medium. Step. Do it again. Step. Do it again. Step. Do it one more time. We are in range. Drop the first one. Wait at least 2 seconds. Drop the second one. Another 2 seconds. Drop the third. Another 2 seconds. And drop the fourth. Now your weapons are away. Get the fuck out of there.
Don't pull into the harpoons.
Yeah, that's and smooth brain over here.
I'm at least
Nice and
45
beautiful
off to the right
cinematic.
or left.
Hey, how'd you pull up the HUD symbology on your radar?
Declutter.
How do I pull up the what on my what?
HUD symbology
that
on
thing?
the radar. Yeah.
Hit data. Data clear.
Well, it
By
says
default.
data clear.
Declutter.
Not declutter?
Yeah, whatever.
Declutter.
Okay.
By default, declutter is enabled. Just disable
Okay, awesome.
it. It is the same for the air-to-air radar.
Damn, I should use that.
My
Very
fault.
useful.
One more thing. This campaign, I really suggest you do not run lot ATC. There's a lot of units, so just save
No
yourself.
one but Ricky. No, Ricky. No one but you does that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky, we switched. We're not
I
using,
suffer for
we're not
all of
using
you,
pop-up anymore.
just as a backup.
Oh,
Now, this is why you want to have a little bit of separation between your harpoons because they get uncomfortably close.
So I've had a thing where they'll all target the same ship. It's like a group, and they all go for the right one. It's just like
Yeah.
Also, I might recommend cutting to idle when you are launching, so
Also
that you
a good
can
idea,
accelerate more.
Or just slightly turn off away from targets and give them a horizontal spread.
Yeah, you can do that too, but just be careful. Depends on your formation, all that.
So
Uh-oh.
then they commit. I have turned the to stop the carriers from shooting at me when I'm 40 miles out. I turn the weapons off. So this is not an accurate
Oh,
representation.
that's why they're not all dead.
look at them. They're all going for one.
But it's going to be dead. Unless they
Oh, no.
crash into each
Are
other.
they gonna?
Oh
my god.
Ridiculous.
Did he get him?
So
nope.
Not even close.
No, the first one detonated all the
And killed
others
the rest
before
of them, yes.
before they'd hit them.
So I really think we should be doing horizontal spread on these bad boys.
Yeah, so horizontal spread is a smart idea.
Yeah, so launch them off nose a little.
Yeah, talk me through horizontal spread. I'm not sure exactly
Just
what you
turn
mean.
5 degrees left and right every time you launch.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead under the target
because you have the designation on your radar, like out here, you have this designation. The harpoons are all going to be seeking that specific point.
Okay.
So even if you turn off like this, they're going to be able to turn themselves left to hit it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Easy
what
enough.
you would do is you would have to unselect it and then select another one. You'd have to like select them individually on the radar.
Yeah. Basically,
before you
just
fire each one.
shoot your harpoon, pull a little bit.
Pretty straightforward.
Shoot your next harpoon, pull a little bit. Shoot your next one, pull a little bit, rinse and repeat that until all of them are off.
I think
honestly,
I did it with a 25-degree offset and got a total of like a mile spread between all four.
I mean, they turn pretty quickly. Like as soon as they release, they start turning towards whatever bearing.
Really gentle turn though.
Honestly, you don't need to keep turning between them. If you just set off to one side and launch, wait a few seconds, launch again, they'll just be spreaded.
No, because you saw what happened with Osiris, right? When you just did it, they were all really
no, he
close
launched
to each
directly
other.
forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same thing will happen.
Nope. When you're moving towards the side, you are already putting horizontal separation on them.
Hey, my game crashed.
Oh yeah.
But we don't want them all to go at the same target, do we?
It doesnn matter.
It probably is going to make a difference in terms of who launched it. We're not going to be able to lock onto the exact same target on our air-to-ground
Our
radars
goal
anyway.
tonight is not to destroy the Russian carrier group, it is just to send them scurrying away.
Yeah, piss them
Either
off.
by hitting all of them equally, or just sinking one small ship, or sinking a big ship. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
The likelihood of this op is that none of our missiles are even going to come close.
Also, why are...
Which is amazing.
The offset that Ricky was talking about does not matter. The cruiser can shoot missiles in 360 degrees simultaneously.
Also,
the offset's not going to help us at all. It's going to be able to shoot them all, and when they get close, the cruiser has SA-15s and SA-19s.
on that note, Osiris, Ricky said Pop is better for CWIS, but...
they're not going to get close enough to get CWIS.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm not sure if that's even true in the first place. All right, I'm loaded in.
Wait, are we clear to load in?
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't I know that?
Okay, here. Join the stream. So right here, that's a little SA-19 turret. At Tunguska, there's another one. And they just sort of have them, there's two more. Like they have, it's got SA-19s all over it, and then it's got the vertically launched SA-10s.
Pop or skim doesn't matter. They're gonna shoot it down. We
Yeah.
need to count on volume.
Server's live, yeah.
Cheers. I think there's actually a better example of I want the Nukuznets out. Ugh.
I've got a cup of tea. We're good to go.
Yeah, here's it's got 4, or that's 2 right there. No. There's got another 2 there. They're super heavily armed, and they're gonna shoot down everything before it even comes to CWIS.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
JJ, I'm going mute. I'll see you in game.
Alright.
Inject. Okay.
left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Copy.
Check 121. Clear 121.
Rearming complete.
Check 251. That's 251. Bingo 1-1, radio check. 1, this is 3, ready to roll. 2, what's your status?
2, checking in.
I got your 5 out of 5. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Roger that, or say what? Viking 1, fly requesting takeoff, David. Viking 1, fly, that is detected. Is Viking 1 good to go? Affirm, Viking 1 flight is ready to go. Viking 1 flight, you're good to taxi and hold at cats 1, 2, and 3. Viking 1. Alright, take the cat.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Flight number.
Copy.
Copy.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Total flight, someone has named themselves standby. Someone has named themselves Badger 6-1. Can we find out who that is, please? Thank you very much. Any of you Badger 6-1? Is that what you named yourself? Negative.
Negative.
Barbarossa, turn off your taxi light when you can. Viking 3-1 checking in, 1 Divider Tower. Viking 2-1, it's a manage your land point. Also, my previous comment about Badger 6, that's just on the other carrier when none of us are in this regard. Viking 3-1, radio check.
Chief, request refueling.
I got you loud and clear. This is Viking 3-1.
Copy.
Okay. Thank you very much. 36.
Refueling complete.
Viking 2-1, radio check. 1 is ready to launch. Understood, Viking 1, please stand by. My guy's wrist's gonna get real tired. Yeah, same.
Chief, request refueling.
Viking 1, town.
Copy.
Go Viking 1. Viking 1 flight, you're clear for takeoff. Current altimeter is 29.69. After takeoff, proceed to IP and monitor 240.
Salute.
Alright guys, Viking 2 flight now, where you can go out and launch. This is Viking 2, Roger, 3 line.
Roger, 2 launching.
Flight, once Viking 1 is gone, you are cleared to taxi to Cats 1 and 2. Viking 2, copy. Can you give us a photo? What sign? Say again. Barometer. Current altimeter is 29.69.
Gear up.
That's 29.69. And Viking 2 tower, are you ready to taxi, or do you want me to put Viking 3 ahead of you? Go ahead and put Viking 3 ahead of me, I'm a little late to the party. I'll stay below 5 Viking 3 tower for 7 miles. Go Viking 3 1. Viking 3 flight, once Viking 1 is departed, taxi to Catapults 1, 2, and 3. Viking 3 1 copies. Viking 3 1 is currently a 2-ship. One of our guys has to drop out and is trying to load back in. Understood. Spike 29th. 11 o'clock. Bengal 1 and 1 2. Requesting permission to taxi to Catapults 3 and 4. Bengal flight, you are cleared to disregard, actually. Hold position, please. Hold position. Bengal flight after Viking 2 has, disregard. After Viking 3 has departed, Bengal 1 flight will take Catapults 1 and 2. Bengal 1, taking increase up to. We're just going to climb 10 degrees, we're probably going to aim for 22. Roger. Viking 2, you will be taxiing behind Bengal 1, who's going to go after Viking 3, push you all back in the pack. Ready firm. Roger, 2.0. Viking 3 flight taxiing Cats 1. One man radar contacts, Viking 1. Dangerous 10, reduce climb, 25 degrees. These damn lights are wet as fuck now. Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't turn mine all the way up. Maintain 280 knots. I'm going to try and catch up with you. Roger, 280.
Roger, slowing that to 280.
Upon reaching IP, start pressing it. Roger.
Say again, over.
At IP, Fenton.
Copy. Fencing at IP.
It's getting real pink real fast. I'm gonna get there. Yeah.
Viking 1, this is Viking 1-2. I see you guys assembled behind me. Do you want me to slow down further?
Just maintain 280. I'm trying to catch up still. What's your distance to waypoint?
14.6 nautical miles and decreasing.
Copy. Viking 1, Magic. Preliminary Bulls cool here. You've got a 3-ship SU-33, Bulls 234 for 25, currently flanking south. Viking 1. Runner off Angels 22. Runner level 9.
Copy that. Descending back to 22.
This is Viking 3-1 checking in on 240. Viking 3-1, Magic has radar contact. Okay, this is Fenton. Roger, Fenton.
Roger, fencing.
I'm passing you on your right. High. Where's that? Alright, starting at left-hand bank. Angle flood, chicken in 240. To slow down a bit and form off me, we're just gonna hold here at IP. We're gonna cloud a little bit more.
Copy. Turning back.
Viking 1 is fenced in at IP orbiting. Understood, thank you, Viking 1. Viking 3 is about 28 miles behind you, and Viking 2 is just launching now. Viking 1. Viking 1, would you like Viking flights to all be at IP before the attack? points are, but currently enemy fighters are not showing hostility with you holding IP.
Copy. Would 40 miles to the east be safe?
Say again, Viking 1 for your proposed holding point.
Would we be safe to orbit 40 miles to the east?
Potentially. It's unknown. I don't know what zones the Russians deem a threat ring for their air forces. So I don't know at this point. I know the Bengals up. They're pushing straight to Cap North. So if they get there before the rest of the guys, then shit's kind of going anyway.
Let them take it. Yeah, I'm gonna. What's distance from Tomcats to IP?
Stand by.
We are 23 nautical miles from IP. Copy. Let me know when you guys are at 10. Mobilize at 10. Make a 1. 2, do you guys to slow down a bit?
What's your airspeed?
275.
I should be able to catch up.
Be advised, we are pushing Cap North.
Magic copies.
What's your altitude? Viking, we may not hit 10 miles of IP, but we're heading straight to Cap North.
Copy.
If you want, we can divert to there. Negative on divert. Copy. Continue onward to Cap North. We'll advise when we're on station there.
Depending on how enemy forces react, once Bengals starts pushing north, I'll decide whether to push you guys or not. I'll give it 2 minutes from now when I make that decision.
Magic. Viking 2, radio check. Over.
Ground clear, Viking 2, Magic Casual on scope.
Don't look outside your left window. On the map down the east. I saw that. Sorry, PLS, I think we talked over each other.
I'm just talking nonsense, sorry.
Soccer. Viking, be advised, we are within 10 miles of IP right now. Copy.
Oh my god, that dirty air is sucking my fucking wing in. Holy shit. It's not even buffeting, it's actually just pulling my wing in.
Yeah, that's weird.
All stations on 240 is an F10, then the option to push Poseidon, pushing Poseidon
last caller, say again. You were very quiet. F10 menu to push Poseidon is the S3 package holding its IP. Viking 2, what's your distance to IP?
This is Viking 2, 15 miles from waypoint 1 IP.
Copy. Now all Viking flights proceed to cap points. Viking 3-1. I advise when you are in position.
All Viking flights, this is Magic. It would seem that it would be safe to push to your own cap zones now.
Viking 1.
Viking 2.
Nails 29.
What the fuck?
combat spread. Roger, holy shit, it sucked me back into your fucking footstream.
Viking flight, this is Magic, all Viking flights. Currently, there is only one ship hot. It's a two-ship SU-27s from IP. They're on 044 for 82. Bengal should take care of them.
Viking 1.
Viking on, Viking 2 is right behind you. Do you need me to spread off to the right?
A firm, spread right, about the same distance as 3 for me.
Copy.
The angle going to be on ingress for the ships. The angle difference between our attacks? Between dead ahead and whatever our flight path is. We'll adjust 25 degrees right.
Roger, 25 right.
Current destination is waypoint 2.
Viking 1-1, Magic.
Sorry, repeat last.
Viking 1-1, you have a 3-ship SU-33 for 078 for 68 at Angels 30. They're flanking southwest, but they could turn hot. I recommend do nothing, as they're currently in the E zone of the PTW Lieki.
1-1 copies.
That was a raider.
Yeah, we'll let Bengal deal with them. I think it's Bengal off our left high.
Roger, that's your
Viking 1-1, Viking 3-1. Over Viking 1-1.
Have you pushed those S3s?
Negative, I'm going to push them at the same time that we push, as they'll probably engage sooner than us.
Copy that. Get locked up at 29.
Viking 1, Spike 29.
Viking 1, bandits on your nose of 049 or 41. They're at Angels 30, they're currently hot on you, but Bengal should deal with them. I see phase launches. Viking 1 flight magic, I might need you to commit to some bang.
a possible commit to the east, I'll let you know soon.
Get ready for rear to air. For now, do a left-hand orbit.
Roger, left-hand orbit. Heading 049er immediately. That's 049er for Viking 2. Correction 3 is at 91. 200 pound request 049er.
Copy, Viking 1-1 is at 9-1.
Viking 1 flight, I need you to commit on a band at 074 for 19 at Angels 27.
074 for 19, Angels 27. Viking 1.
Viking 101, scratch loss request. You bandits are from you 081 for 33. They're at Angels 25 and 34 they're on. Viking 2 magic. This is Viking 2. Viking 2 commit immediately. Raw 058 42 at Angels 28 and 34. 2 ship SU-33 hot. That's 058 for 42. Viking
Launch, launch!
Oh shit.
Flight control. Flight
Viking
control.
1-1, Fox 3.
Viking 2-1, raw, 055/31 at Angels 27, 2 ship SU-33 hot. Viking 2-1 copies.
1's defensive.
Viking 1-1, Bandit is for 076 for 11 at Angels 12. But I think Bengal's going to eat them, so disregard. Viking 1-1, magic splash.
Go Viking 1-1.
Viking 1-1, I need you to get on Bandit to the south. 122 for 26.
1's defensive. Stand by. Hey, there's a guy on me. Can you take care of him?
About to go Fox 3. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Viking 3-1, turn 045.
Missile launch. Viking 3-1 copies. Fox 3.
Splash.
Viking 1 flight, continue to push north. Continue to push north, Viking 1.
What's weapon status on everyone? You're there?
Viking 2, 1 Fox 3, 2 Fox 2s remaining.
3, are you still up? Lost him. Viking 1 has lost 1-3.
Yep, copy Viking 1.
Viking 1's down to 1 Fox 3 and 4 Fox 2s.
Copy Viking 1, you've got an SU-33 chasing you, 134 for 17 at Angels 7. He's currently descending. I think he might be crashing.
That one's probably crashing, that's the one I engaged, isn't it?
Okay, contact faded. Wolf flights, there is a 3 ship of SU-33s that have just taken off from the Kuznetsov. Viking 1, I need you to push to Cap North if possible.
Copy.
Say fuel state.
Fuel state 8.0.
Viking 3-2 magic. Viking 3-2-1 magic.
Go Viking 3-1.
Fuel state 8.0.
Oh, okay. 3-1.
Basically, you've got a 3-ship SU-33. They're currently in the heat zone, so I'll let you know once they're clear. There's also some guys coming down from the north, but they're a bit further away, so it should be fine. Just an update on who we've lost. Viking 1-3 is down, Viking 2-1, Viking 2-2, Bengal 1-1, and Bengal 1-2.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would recommend we expedite launching those harpoons.
If you continue pressing towards the target, there's currently 5 bandits hot on you. Oh, actually, fuck it, something 25s have just taken off. What's the harpoon's max range?
50.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get within 50 without getting smacked at this rate. Your current priority is cap at this point.
We might be able to launch them, actually 50 at low altitude. It should be something like 80 or 90 at medium altitude cruise.
Yeah, but it'll miss the target. Viking 2 and 3, what are your air-to-air weapon states?
Viking 3 full on everything. Viking 6 destroyed.
The whole flight?
The whole flight.
Okay. Viking 3. I'm gonna send in the S3s. I'll try and move with them. Just try and cover them for them to launch. Okay?
Viking 3-1 copies. We will act as a screening force in front of the S3s. Viking 3 flight. I'll now be giving you specific
Spike, 9 o'clock.
so you can defend those planes.
Spike, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Viking 1, Spike 29.
Viking 3 flight committing. Group bullseye 281 for 30. Viking 3, be advised, group currently within the heat zone of big ship. Just be aware.
Alright, let's start pushing waypoint 3.
Copy, waypoint 3.
Viking 3 magic, I'll let you know once the SU-27s from the north get closer. Viking 3 on Fox 3.
Viking 3-3 defensive. Go combat spread 2.
Copy, going combat spread.
Viking 1-1, what's your anti-air weapon state?
1-1 is down to 2 Fox 2s.
Okay, copy.
1-2 has 1 Fox 3.
Understood, Viking 1-2 and 1-1, I'd like you to continue ground heading. Viking 3-1 flight, you've still got 2 ship SU-33, they're hot on you, Angels 25 and 32 behind you. Viking 3-1 copies, we have fired and we are skating west. Confirm you expired your harpoons.
Spike, 12 o'clock, 29. They're heading directly for us. They're within range.
Flash 2 still up. Check your lights. Splash 1, splash 1. Copy that.
Going Fox 3.
Viking 1 flight, you being fired on?
Viking 1's being fired on, Ever. Turn off your external lights.
Fox 3.
Viking 3, you need to turn around and smack these guys, otherwise it's gonna get messy. You gotta fucking, you just gotta do it. I give you bro, it's you.
Viking drone copies, we have the guys. Prioritize the right-hand side and aim on 26 and fire the large guy.
Flight controllers. Flight controllers.
Viking 3-1, recommend commit SU-27s off your nose for 050 for 18, Angels 33. Viking 1 flight as well, recommend commit 081. Viking 1-1, recommend commit 082 for 15, 2 ship SU-27, and Angels 30. Viking 3-2 and 3-3, those SU-27s are 057 for 12, Angels 30, currently they're hot. Viking 1-1, SU-27 off your nose for 6 miles, Angels 27. Flanking slightly southwest. Viking 1-2, I need you to turn east immediately. Splash lock, Viking 1-2. Viking 1-1, 1 ship off your nose now, Angels 24, east flanking southwest, 8 miles away. If Viking 1-1 is bonsai, he's cool. Missile launch on someone else? It's on the Vikings. Viking 1-2 is going to be on Bennett's launched. Fox 2.
Friendly down. That guy just managed to shoot one of them.
Northeast, engage 2 shipping 25. Viking 3, turn heading 046 immediately. That's 046 for Viking 3. Viking 3, 046. Right, Viking 3-2 and 3-3 are pretty close. These bras apply to both of you. There's a single ship MiG-25, bra 042, or 15, at Angels 25. He's hot. Viking 3-2, bond drive. Viking 3 flight behind that, there is a second one that will wait for you to deal with that one before I task you. Viking 1, contact faded. Viking 2, splash 1. Viking 2, turn heading 066.
Got 2 Fox 2s and guns, but fuel state is 5.6.
Viking 3-2, there's a bandit, bra 069 for 8 miles at Angels 24. 2-2 committed. Viking 2-3, patch up. Viking 1 flight, it appears to be... body spike. Well, you need to check your external lights.
Oh, fucking hell. I hate the bouncy stick that I have.
Good shit. Okay. Picture is currently completely clean. Excellent work, guys. My suit, the MiG-25 is still up. The one that you splashed. He's just come back on my scope. And he's climbing down. Viking 1-1 off your nose, bra missiles. No, I mean, members of your flight. But we're down to 2. Copy. Try and form up with Viking 1. We're into waypoint 3. Roger. Get ready to launch your boys.
Copy.
Just confirm Viking flight Admin 25 is cold, heading back to base. Viking 1. To try and stay with me.
What's your airspeed?
320, I'll drop it to 300. Viking 1, Viking 3, I got eyes. Alright, all flights turn waypoint 3 heading.
Launch, launch, launch.
Is that on you?
I think so.
Did you get the launch indication?
No, never mind.
Oh, I got it.
I'm hearing the ringing.
Alright. Viking 1-1 is defensive. Some sort of ship. All our flight's defensive. Negative. Viking 3, clear to drop weapons. A4, you're clear to drop. I'm not getting them on air-to-ground radar, so I'm gonna just use bulls. Viking 2-3, 4 away. Get ready to drop your harpoons.
Copy.
Viking 3-2, all away.
Fuck. Well, that's the end of it. Whew. I was hoping I was gonna make it back to the carrier somehow, but that's the end of it. Looks like he's out as well. Yep, he's out. Well, the rest of the group managed to launch some harpoons, so that's a good thing. All you guys are looking at that. They're all going for the same target. And someone did manage to land a hit on that carrier, as far as I can see. Because it's smoking. They're not launching against these. CVIS isn't active yet. I think these are gonna get it. Yep. Oh, someone's still in the furball. What do you know? Is that the only projectile? That's a 9x, yeah. Try car and DRG review. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm about to open back the Twitch chat.
It's definitely This is how prologues go. We know not to use CTLD now, ever.
Is that what killed it?
We think it might be the very moment they request the pickup.
Wait, what happened with CTLD?
Yep.
It's okay.
Linden saw that as soon as an MI8 touched the ground and tried to use CTLD, the server went down.
Oh, so whatever the script was that you had to trigger or something.
Just a pickup, just a simple pickup script, and I would have imagined would be easier on the server than dropping troops because you're deleting something.
Yeah, so I don't even know what you do then. Just say, hey, a message popped up. You picked him up. Leave.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I used to do. That is very well. I would say it's easy to code. It's quite simple to code, and that's what I usually do, and that's what I'll do from now on. Just means we can't use CTLD.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb, but oh well.
Aside, I never actually managed to activate anything. I just went into the menu, and that was.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we didn't know what the command was, so we was browsing the menu, and that's it. We touched the ground, browsed the menu, didn't activate anything.
The server did crash the moment I hit the ground. My SU-25. No, I don't know.
Yeah, but the SU-25 hitting the ground, crashing a server?
Don't know, dude. It's Flaming Cliffs aircraft, like damage model shenanigans. You know?
It's GCS, who knows?
Yeah.
True, but
that's really annoying, actually. I want to blame CTLD, it's easier to, but if it's SU-25s, I need to know now before we fly more of them.
044934.
Wow,
I mean,
your feed is terrible.
We've flown the SU-25 in
Ricky, your stream's all buggy.
Bunch of missions.
I'll just do I'll do screen instead.
Yeah, I was.
Are we calling it there so I can shut down DCS?
Yeah. We'll have a wee chat now.
Okay, cool.
WeChat.
A WeChat.
It was a 27 ET they got me.
Sponsored by Budweiser.
Yeah, it was the ER that got Oh, it's so low res. Anyone else see that?
Yeah, I think you're that dot.
Hey Ricky, do you want someone else to pull the recording?
Pardon?
You want someone else to pull the recording? You
got about 15 pixels.
My stream is shit, is it?
Yeah, your pixels are in budget mode.
What happened to you though? Right? No, it zoomed in.
So the contrails reveal the AI's maneuvers and check text dump.
Ooh.
Nice.
I apologize. I apologize to Twitch for that low resolution that Ricky has been providing.
Oh no. What's this?
I had rotor icing issues that I didn't realize existed at the beginning.
Somebody's watching my Plex, which is absolutely fine. I'm not annoyed, but I will send this tax to someone who else can stream whose upload's not getting pained right now.
I think I recorded the track as well. You might not need to send it. I can stream it maybe.
I'm throwing it to mess hall.
Oh Siri.
The race for the track file.
I'm having Taku in Steam. What the fuck?
Why?
I don't know. I was like, why not? It is on.
It's for the people with command mod. Wait, do you have command mod knobs?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, that's interesting.
TAC View Advanced for Command Modern Ops gives you a live stream thing.
Yeah. Basically, what your own personal fucking AWACS in your cockpit?
Yeah, it's how Ricky cheats.
Jesus.
No.
You should have heard him when he came into our pre-briefing for the harpoons. He was like, hey guys, so like last campaign, we used to run lot ADC every mission, but now I'd advise against doing that. No, Ricky, it's just you.
No, that's
just you who runs lot ADC.
No. TAC, well, I don't know what you're. Oh shit, lot ADC. I meant to say TAC for you, and I said lot ADC. Shit. because there's a lot of units, so like you don't want to be tracking. Like let the server do that.
Oh well, if you would have said that, I would have turned it off.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry for the whole campaign, guys. Don't be
said,
running tag view.
Yeah, you said lot ATC, and I was like,
Yeah, sorry.
I don't even.
And when Masara said it's only you that does that, I was like, oh, cool. Everyone's got the message already.
Yeah. No, you definitely said lot ATC.
I know I did. Yeah, I get the two mixed up all the time.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, so debrief.
What do you want to do? Do you want to? You said you wanted to try a new style of debrief. Since we've got a lot more time this evening, we can try that. But...
I've got 20 minutes.
Just let him go first.
Do you want me to? How do you want? Right. Okay. I'll run through the flights anyway. I'll do a bit of a exposition first. So I'm just going to call that as like the effect we wanted to have on the Kuz group. We'll just say that was a success, and that they have expended a lot of munitions, aircraft, and that they are now going to pull north because they know we're going to come with subs next. So they're going to just take a defensive posture to the north of Sochi, which is where we want them. And then as of mission 1, which is next week, we'll have the 327th in theater, which is awesome. Anti-surface warfare is a bit weird. It's like totally different way of fighting, very standoffish, and but it looked like there was a lot of exciting air-to-air stuff as well, and that will be the flavor of the campaign now, because you were fighting MiG-21s and F5s last campaign and F4s. You're now fighting Russia, so brush up on your BVR basically, because it ain't gonna get easy at any point. Would be all I'll say on that one. But thanks guys, good effort, and we'll. I think Jack said it best. Like, prologues are meant to be like this, and JJ said the same thing. Prologues are meant to be like this. It's just a way of brushing off the cobwebs and getting back into the swing of things. I think we're missing quite a few people this week as well, so 25 or so. A few extra cap flights really does make the difference. So look forward to next week, and thanks everyone. We'll go through the debrief now. So we'll start with Bengal.
Or with the guy who's leaving in 10.
Oh, of course, Artemis. Yeah, Artemis. You were frostbite. You had an issue at the start with your engine RPM or something, but got that sorted.
Yeah. Remember to turn on rotor anti-ice, people. Yeah, I had an issue at the start. Had to restart my aircraft. All things worked out after that. Caught up with our resident Blizzard 3 flight.
Yep.
And managed to escort them into AO. Was shot at a bit, but didn't take any hits. Ricky sacrificed himself for me, even though it probably should have been exfiltrating. But I managed to find some targets right as the server crashed, which was very sad. But no casualty here. It looked like, from my end at least, it looked like we were pretty successful in our mission, and I just didn't get to fire anything.
Yeah. But nice one though, and nice one working through the issue of engine de-icing. It's a lesson for everyone. We're operating in sub-zero temperatures here, so it's good for engine temperatures, but if you forget pitot heat and engine anti-ice where necessary, you're going to have problems. So, but well done, mate, and it's great to have you back as well, because you missed a lot of last campaign, so hopefully we'll see you more often.
Hopefully. I don't think I can go next week, but I'll try to schedule for ahead of time.
Cool, nice one. I'll go straight to Bengal then. How do you guys get on? White Crow is here? Not here.
No, White Crow had to leave.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Somebody else speak for Chazer.
Well, we got shot down pretty early. We ended up in the furball, and both of us got shot down by the Su-33. We got one kill. Yeah. It's like basically everything you can say. It was quick.
It was quick, yeah.
Matt, you want to add?
Yeah, we got turned on by an Su-33 pulling 8.6 Gs and launching a heater from about 1 nautical mile away from us, and just absolutely rinsed us. But yeah, other than that, it was quick and painless.
Yeah, it looks like I was just having a look at your Phoenixes. Both Phoenixes missed on. Was that TWS?
We were on
at the start.
No, we were on SCT.
Both of you.
We were on SCT. They were on
Okay.
TWS.
I don't believe those missiles should have missed those first ones. They didn't even maneuver.
Wait for the chaff.
They hardly maneuver. Oh, just loads of chaff. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Can we go to our Fox 2 that missed to me for no.
Right
this
before
one
this,
missed.
as you turned down, he fired
This
then.
to me missed for no fucking reason.
No, there's no way I can. Oh.
No.
Not even going near.
That's the sun.
No, watch.
It was tracking fine, and then it just.
And then it just kind of stops tracking.
No, he couldn't pull the G's to go into the curve.
Probably.
It had energy.
Ran out of energy.
Yeah, you should have led that shot. I think. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
The 9 M0s need to lead them.
I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah, both
solution,
16 Gs right there.
Yeah, holy shit.
He stole a ton of energy.
Out. Wait, is that what the plane?
And then it's out of the
No, the missile.
And then it's out of the seeker head, and then it loses track. That's what happened. I don't know.
Wait, did they just say I pulled 10 Gs there?
Yeah,
the missile pulled 15.
The missile pulled 15. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he killed probably all his energy.
Ooh, what the?
Oh, it's Mellerman.
Oh, Mellerman. What?
Why, hello.
You're speaking to the entire squadron.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Right, come on, we've got debrief.
JJ is next, right?
JJ.
Yeah, go for it. Ranking 1. How did you guys get on?
I thought we did pretty well overall. But I mean, I think this was the general story for everyone. It just kind of fell apart as soon as we were facing the large waves of enemy aircraft. I think in general it would have been more beneficial to have more cap, since the quantity of harpoons is important, but if we can't all launch them at the same time, it's not really worth it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a mighty furball.
I made some mistakes going defensive, and then I was like, I was pressured by fuel, and an SA-10 was tracking me. I thought I had defeated it and had been locking me for 30 seconds, and then it killed me.
Don't know if you guys just saw that, but I got a kill in the background. My one and only kill in this furball.
So just I guess, in terms of things you would do differently next time.
Wait a second, I think I got 2 kills. That was the second one right there.
Did you like that defensive?
What was that?
Did you just stop?
That was a main mistake. I pulled up and I saw 200 knots, and I'm like, well, that's it. I'm dead. But
he hammer turned it. Oh god.
Yeah, I survived that.
That's a hammerhead maneuver. What are you doing?
It's all good, man.
I was so impressed.
This is the thing about the prologue. It's about just getting head back in the game and remembering all the little things, and then also having our asses handed to us. I think it's really useful at the start of our campaign to get that sense of wanting vengeance.
It's humbling.
Very humbling, exactly.
You don't have to help them by strapping harpoons to every F-18 in the sky.
Honestly,
okay.
If I may add my opinion on that. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting into you. Ricky, say whatever you're gonna say.
No, go for it.
If I could add my opinion to that, rather than having 4 harpoons, if we had an ugly loadout with 3 harpoons and 2 more AIM-120s, that might have been actually much better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought about.
But guys, I totally agree. But I can, if for example I just halved the amount of enemy cap coming at you, you wouldn't be saying these things. But it was just because of the quantity, and you're like, oh, I need the missiles to counteract that. And I agree. Having 2 F-14s is a real challenge. It was also the case that all the enemy cap focused on the northern units, friendly units, which had they not, it would have dispersed. It wouldn't have been so intense. And how many F-18s were there? There was 3, 6, 9, 8.
10.
8. So that's 16 AIM-120Cs. You tell me you can't.
No, I don't think the issue is the amount of missiles.
The quantity of enemies that were thrown at you this evening with 16 AIM-120Cs.
No, I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is strapping 4 harpoons to an aircraft that's going to go cap and then do a strike mission.
Sorry, the cap. No, you mistake me. You mistake me. You weren't on a cap function. That wasn't there.
That's really weird to have a cap waypoint then.
It was just what I called it. I could have called it anything. What would you have preferred I called it?
IP2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was under the impression it was a dual mode to do cap as well.
They were just reference points. I guess there's a lesson for me there. Never call a waypoint cap unless that's.
They needed to be anyway. There was no way 2F-14s would be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
The issue isn't the amount of missiles in the air; it's that aircraft aren't capable of fighting super maneuverable aircraft with 4 harpoons on.
Probably would have been better off if you just left out 2 pylons and had only 2 harpoons on each plane.
Yep.
Not even changing the number of air-to-air missiles, just reducing the number of harpoons probably would have been better.
Yeah, but flight leads the side though ultimately. Isn't it? Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
About that.
Yes.
People keep saying that, but I don't know if that's if it's not frowned upon.
Theoretically, yes, but then people scold and criticize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
No, they don't have the last say if that's the case.
I think it's up to the mission designer.
Ultimately, yeah. Because they're the ones setting the mission goal.
They actually know the objective is more so than you do, because you're only really gonna know the actual objective and what's around it in the 10 minutes before the mission.
Okay.
Which I guess matches real life kind of because there's resource management.
Yeah, I think they get
take all the Phoenixes, for instance. It's got to be distributed among all the Tomcats.
Squadrons have standard conventional loadouts that they use every mission unless something super special comes up. However, that's modern coin ops.
You were
so
always
it's not like
the rule that we run with these major campaigns is you were always welcome to change your loadout whenever you want. Just change it.
And there is a stores request or change request on the sign up form too. So
and all that does is speed things up because it means I'll make the change before the mission begins. Okay, cool. We've got to make progress through. So I think we're on to you now, Cyrus. Your flight.
And I'm out. Bye.
Wait,
Thank you for coming.
Did you just skip me?
Oh, well, I only got JJ's one. Sorry. Then Viking 2.
God.
I'm not looking at the sign up sheet. Sorry, I'm just doing it from memory.
Okay, so me and Chief got fucking domed really early, but Chief did a little bit better than me. There's something he said. We had turned towards that's Osiris, whoever's streaming. Is that you? I don't know.
Yeah, that's Osiris.
I'm streaming.
And now it's Chief.
Streaming too.
Okay, all right, it's on Chief. So what had happened was we turned. Go back right there. I fired one, and right after they started locking me, and I decided to try and beam, which ultimately failed. I don't know what Chief did, but whatever he did to defend ultimately failed as well. But he said to me afterward, he said, best get going while the going is good, and he just yoked both his AIM-120s and actually got a kill. And so he did better than me. I kind of wussed out, only shot one, and then tried to beam and died. So he did that better than me. The going was good, and he got a kill because of that call. But in the end, we got dunked by these fools.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here of people dying to ETs. There will be in the whole campaign, so just watch for that.
Always got to watch your abort ranges and desired out ranges, especially long range IRs.
So the issue is, they're locking you, and they fire at you, and they could fire either an ER, which is radar, or an ET, which is infrared. So you could beam, but that makes you a perfect target for an IR missile.
Yeah, so that's the point of the abort range, is if you hit that range, even if your MRAM hasn't gone active, you fuck out. Get the fuck out, so that you don't enter the enemy's weapons engagement zone.
Yeah.
This is the first I've heard of that.
What? We
should have come to the BVR course then.
Yeah, maybe we should have another one.
I wasn't able
I
to
wasn't.
attend the BVR course.
Yeah, I was a little busy, man. Fuck.
I believe the slides were posted in resources.
Sounds like we need to have another BVR course.
But in the end, we both got dunked, but Chief certainly did better than me. But what can I say? We got fucking destroyed.
Riggedy wrecked.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you shot your armor at the same target. That's why yours didn't hit.
Well, I didn't
Is that
even
4
know.
AMRAAMs at one target?
No, it was 3.
3. Okay.
I got one.
All right. Yeah. So difficulty there in engaging SC-33s in BBR, and
I fired at it because I lost. I was supposed to shoot.
It was a kill. Sorry,
I
it
was
was just an issue attack view, but that was a
I
kill.
was supposed to shoot at the one in front, the frontmost one, but I lost the lock, and that was right when they started locking me. So I picked up the first thing I could see on the radar and fired at it, and I didn't confirm if it was my target, my original target.
And I shot 2 missiles at the not the lead, but the one following the guy you shot at. And
No, I didn't shoot at the front guy because I lost the lock on him, and I just
we
locked.
did in fact shoot at the same guy. I still got him.
Yeah, I just tried to lock the second or whatever came up first. But yeah, that was a hell of a quick KO.
Here's a nice shot of the guy I got going down in flames to make me feel better.
Cool. Osiris?
We did fairly well. We had great communication. Yeah, I died fairly early on with my flight in our second BVR engagement, so I can't speak to what they did after that. But
were you in the south?
Before then. Yep.
Yeah. What came for you?
An ET.
Was it the second group of 33s that launched, or yeah, it was.
So we engaged the first.
You actually went north. You were off your axis at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack directed us north to intercept these guys because everyone else up north was dead.
Okay.
So we, I realized these guys were far too close for safety, and I should have committed a lot earlier on them. So we ended up committing well within an abort. Like at this point, I would have aborted if I had already shot. This is the point of BVR flow where I would be getting out of there at 18 miles. And this is when we shot, so we were way too close to be shooting.
Take me back to before you diverted north. And I guess this is a question for even further. This is after IP, is it? So this is that's your cap waypoint, roughly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool. So it's a question first for you, and then secondly for Jack. Would there have been an opportunity here to get harpoons off?
No.
How far would you have had to have gone?
We were still 80 miles out.
50 miles.
Like, you fire at 50, right?
Yeah, so we would have had to fly another 30 or so miles.
Yeah. Okay.
With
and
fighters
directly
to our north.
And was the diversion the right call then?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, we were just talking about you diverting my flight.
Yeah, I'd like to mention this actually. This is one of the key points I'd like to debrief. I'll touch on it here just a little bit. I didn't do that soon enough, that diversion. Not even slightly soon enough. If you rewind the tape, you can see that shit is going down, and Viking 3 is still like, yeah, we're just continuing to our point. They were called in way too late. They should have been called in forward, stop. Well, back a bit, like back 5 minutes. That's when they should have been called in. Like once I realized that we didn't, not that far back.
That's 5 minutes.
5 seconds.
Oh shit, 5 seconds. Like 5 minutes was maybe an overkill. Then shit happened too quick. Like a minute. Yeah, there. When I realized that shit was being overwhelmed, I should have said, "Hey, Viking 3, get your ass up there as quickly as possible." But I didn't. Let's see how long it goes on for. It's 54. Yeah, so like a minute longer. Yeah. Maybe even before that. Then shit, like probably like 52. I should have sent you guys up properly.
Looks very coherent though. Your flight stays together.
Yeah, we had great communication, great formation skills. The flight did very well in sort of all the administration parts of the aircraft of the flight of the mission. And I got my guy, and then we skated out, leaving 2 survive there. They were able to shoot on friendlies as we were skating, and then we spun around to re-engage the 2, and they just were within 10 miles.
Yeah, that's ET range. Almost everything will carry an ET that you'll go up against. Okay.
Yeah, that initial shot, I just finally got the guy locked up, and then he got a firm lock on me.
But look good up until that point, though. Fair enough.
So I got killed right after that.
Okay. Who else we got? And then I guess we've done Artemis, so we'll go Desert. So that's Blizzard.
Yes.
How'd you get on?
We flew and we navigated. I navigated. The Doppler is fun to use, and the 430 was good to use too. I don't know. Nothing much happened. We flew in. There were Hines. Ricky took them out. That's good. And then we flew in, and then we landed. And in my head canon, we picked them up and went back safely. So they are.
Oh yeah, smashed it. Fucking smashed it. You both landed.
Look at you. You're X-wing now.
You both. No, I'm chuffed to bits because you took the route in that was the best route. You landed right on the troops. No issue spotting them. Picked them up. Didn't get shot down on the infill. Yeah, that's a win in my book.
Where was our IP waypoint set to? The waypoint 1?
Slight rando place. I think, was it not over the river? Was it not like bang on the river?
Were we supposed to fly there?
Yeah. I would have said would have been a good idea to fly to the IP.
Gotcha. Because in the briefing you said everyone has the same IP waypoint. So I'm like, hell no, I'm not flying to the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. That's what I'm saying. I'm out of practice with doing the briefings. I'll be ultra specific next time.
I mean,
everyone in a flight package has the same IP.
I've got to be honest. I understood that perfectly.
Okay.
Not to be nitpicking or not to, but I knew exactly. He said he was talking about our flight, and then he said we got the same IP, which I wouldn't expect us to be over the sea.
No, right. It was weird. So anyway, just to be safe.
Actually, I didn't even.
Maybe that's what made the safe way in, because I wasn't even going the right way.
Oh no, you took a fine route. It was a fine route in. And I liked that you called out the threat, and that the escort that you did have at the time, I suppose, was me, and we dealt with that, and you got in, got the troops, and out. Yeah, love that.
The hind will be nice, because then we can defend ourselves against it.
Yeah. Boost, any thoughts on the flight?
No, it was good.
Yep.
It was good. Yep.
Awesome. Cool. And from my perspective, I was a flight of 1. Larry had some issues with mods. I don't think I should publicly say this, but I've had my issues with Alchemy, and I disagree on this. He thinks that the mod lock should be on. I couldn't care less, and it's causing issues, and people aren't getting to participate in ops. So I want it off, but it's not going to happen. So Larry, unfortunately, didn't get to participate. My job was to go in and bomb bridges before the troops could cross. And I did that, first of all. That's what I focused on, so that went really well. And then I was sort of BAI bitch after that. So the guys called out these Mi-24s that were there, that were a threat. So I went in. I'd never fired an air-to-air missile in a Frogfoot. That was my first ever air-to-air missile I fired in a Frogfoot. I had no idea how it works. I just know something about longitudinal mode. Pointed my nose at them, and I got a launch authorization, pulled the trigger. So that worked really well. That's what the Igla shot was. That was a fucking Georgian. I knew it. That was a Georgian Igla trooper. Because I wondered why they were shooting themselves down. Okay, that made sense. Anyway, so this is me firing a Vicar at the landed. Yeah.
Jesus.
It hit him. Like I fired a second one just to make sure, but like it definitely hit him. But whatever, it's just not showing up.
It's already down.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess, and then here was my big mistake, where I flew over a ZU on the back of a Ural, super low, and it was just shit flying from me. There you go. 1 engine's down.
Oh, that was bold.
Yeah, so I managed to get myself back up to 500 knots at what would you say, 2,000 feet? But it wasn't going any faster than that. No, not knots. Sorry.
Gonna say, damn, the issue.
Someone told me they had 120 flares on board, so I was like, well, I'm going to use them all. But sorry, 500 kilometers per hour, which is around about 280 knots, I think.
Yep.
So it was a fine speed to be going home at, but here I was watching all the Iglas come in, and I thought, I'm going to go in and try and help out. Fire the Vickers, then loads of guns at the Igla trooper.
Oh my god. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that is me hitting the telegraph pole. That might have actually been what crashed the server.
Wait, you hit a telegraph pole?
Oh, actually,
at that altitude?
That is the moment the server crashed. Huh, whatever.
How high is that? Oh, was it? Oh, the big steel ones.
I have this weird theory that the SU-25 damage model breaks servers because I've had crashes in testing when I've got shot down.
Do you mean the power? Wait. Do you mean
No, the power line was
or
after that. Power line. The power line was after that. That was much closer to the actual Igla. That was what I was going for.
That is
No,
very.
That was me crashing the server because I got shot. So I'm not sure we're going to fly Fogfits again.
L39's could have done it.
Well, there's plenty of alternatives, but like A10s when we get them next week. But that's a shame. It's a little bit of a shame for solid as well.
I see the harpoons are shut
last
down.
aircraft.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
might do
and then
some further testing on that.
Yeah, and then Jack, for you then, any points
so
for your debrief?
can we wind the tape way back? Let's rewind. It's rewind time. Let's get some mediocre A-list celebrities.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
That's hot. So
that's hot.
Actually, a bit forward from here. So when everyone like forks off, basically. Yeah, about a bit further forward when Viking. Bit further. Okay, here. I feel at this point to Viking one flight, I feel like I maybe didn't give the best bras to allow them to understand what was going on. Ideally, they shouldn't have gone defensive there because I don't. Oh shit! The missile was going for one of them. Disregard then. But I should have made them more aware of the exact targets they were going for.
We weren't
so they
defensive. We
didn't
just
do
went
that.
on left-hand orbit.
Oh shit! Okay.
I
In
think
that
it was
case, then
tracking
yeah, I should
Chazzer
have.
and then broke lock.
I should have pushed you further forward to help assist the F-14s. The fear I had slightly at that point was that it could cause blue on blue if I put you in with the F-14s, but hypothetically, I mean, in hindsight, sorry, I should have sent you in before then. I've already touched on it, but everyone down to the south I should have pulled up earlier. It was unreasonable, potentially, to expect the planes that were in the north to deal with all the threats in the north. What I am happy with is how the guys in the middle, though, managed to deal with I think those were 33s there, were they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 33s. I think you guys did well in the middle there. But again, I could have brought Viking 3 up. So actually, if we rewind just a bit there, just to when Viking 2 gets smacked, yeah, at this point, Viking 3 should have been assisting. But they didn't even turn. It took Viking 2 getting destroyed for even a hint of them turning in. Yeah. So they should have been turning in way back once I realized what was going on. At that point, I was thinking, oh, well, mission's got to go on. They've got to continue. Again, in hindsight, that would have been a better idea to have them turn in sooner. And once I saw the ship fest that was approaching, I was like, yeah, this is less than ideal. Just out of curiosity to the Viking flight, how did you think my bra calls were? Because I felt that maybe they weren't as frequent as they should be near the start. And I tried to pick up the pace a bit later into the op. So, like Viking 1, JJ, how did you feel about that?
I think that the bra calls were fine. It's just that we were focused on doing more than one thing. It was kind of the whole like multi-mission thing that sort of hindered us a little bit.
Right.
But I also think that the picture wasn't very clear.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Like I didn't understand that there were like a bajillion aircraft coming over.
No, I thought we had like a 3-ship.
Understood. Noted. Osiris, what did you think about picture updates then and general bra stuff? And
For sort of yeah, go. Sorry.
Do you agree with my opinion that I should have turned you up sooner? Turned you north
I
sooner?
do, yes.
Yeah.
I think we could have assisted Viking 2 and maybe prevented them from getting shot down. Well, I don't want to say that, but at least we supported them through their shooting.
Definitely.
Honestly, I didn't hear a single broad call. I was sort of just going tone deaf, only listening to my right ear, which is my inner flight, to engage these guys.
Yeah.
And so yeah, my picture of the AO was quite clear due to the SA page. But yeah, if I didn't have that, I probably would have been fucked.
Right.
And just a nitpicky thing. At the beginning, you said there's a 1 ship of 2 ships coming at you.
Yeah.
One ship of 2 ships.
Getting back in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, one group.
Just call everything a group. Doesn't matter. Just call it all a group. Forget about ships. It's just groups.
Groups for days. Okay.
One ship of 2 ships.
One ship of 2 ships. Just Schrodinger's groups. Okay. And Raven, Viking 2. Well, obviously you got yoked pretty hard. What could I have done that would have helped avoid that?
I had no idea how fucked Bengal was. So
Right.
I'm just going along. I'm totally tuning out you, except for the word Viking 2. So I'm just totally tuning it out, not hearing at all how fucked Bengal is. Like Bengal,
I feel like maybe
was
we should
like
have
dead at that point. I think.
bell rings for on Slumpy's part when people go down like ding ding ding, Bengal 1 is dead. Something that way we know. Okay, we just lost a shitload of fucking capability.
Yeah, but like you could have
capability. I like it.
Stop.
My biggest problem, hands down, was when you turned us in. We turned in, and we picked up the enemies at the max range of our weapons. Like they were already right there. When like that was too late to turn in.
Let's just see when Viking 2 turns in.
30 miles.
If we rewind just slightly, just a wee little bit.
So you're talking to me like right.
See, they did kind of turn. They were heading north, but yeah, I could have told you guys about that a lot sooner.
You can shoot at 30 miles down and get a kill.
So we turned in at our max weapons range. And
Ooh, don't ever listen to the DLC on the Hornet. It's bugged right now. It's not adjusted. It's a new AMRAAM flight model. Maybe.
Yeah, what really threw me. I know I'm dragging on a bit now, so my final point, and I'll just say what I can do better. What really threw me was when the Tomcats got shot down. Once they went, they basically went at the same time. I think if you rewind, at least within a short period of each other. And I was like, oh fuck. And then I really had to
check
weigh
on
up,
people.
okay,
He was watching.
do I
Panda
make
is probably
all these
watching my
F-18s
stream
do
right now.
cap, or do I
So-
keep some of them with the harpoons and some do cap? What I should have done.
Oh my god! What a god among men.
Yeah, so they got
He
splashed
might be.
pretty,
He might not
pretty
be. We'll see.
quickly, both of them.
It would have been nice if White Crow shot a missile at all.
Oh,
he did.
That
did fire.
Su-33 pilot won fucking Hero of the Soviet Union for that.
Shit, did they both get shot down like exact same time? Hold on.
By
No.
the same fighter, yeah.
It was the same fighter though. Really
Same
fucking.
fighter.
He trashes
Okay.
it.
This fucking turn 8.6 Gs this turn is.
I mean, it's within limits, right?
Oh my.
And then whoop.
Not to fucking be conscious and
That's
fire
legit.
a missile.
That's legit.
You know what? I like this difficulty.
That's what they're built to do.
Oh,
what
no,
that
then
just
does it-
did was what they're built to
Does
do.
it?
I swear that-
And then whack Chazza.
That
watch.
that fucker.
Yeah, play it.
Slap
I-
one
I
way and
swear.
backswing slaps the other
Just-
one.
Yeah, that fucker just.
I saw it coming.
Yeah, that fucker just got a ticket to Roscosmos.
Oh yeah, so that happening, I thought like, okay,
Oh, what the hell?
That's me.
holy shit, motherfucker.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Look at this mad lad.
Look at that shit. I fucking.
Whoa!
Yeah, but you don't survive the second one.
Correct. I don't survive the second missile.
No, please don't tell me he dies.
Oh.
No!
No!
Before anyone asks,
Fucking Hero of the Soviet Union.
For a moment, we were all rooting for that Russian guy.
I'm glad he died.
oh, he lived.
He lived.
Before
eaten by
anyone
fucking
asks, they were not on the hardest difficulty.
What?
That's
None of them.
disappointing.
So
Yeah,
what
sheer
panicked me
numbers.
was I saw one plane left, and I was like, okay, that's probably about to be over. That's great, and I can get everything juicy for the rest. I looked back, and I'd lost 3 planes and a whole flight. I was like, what's this guy doing? So yeah, that threw. I just could have been a bit slicker, basically. That's what I could have done better.
It's
Just been
equivalent
a
of
bit
drop kicking kindergartners in the fucking playground.
a bad
So much
decision.
fun.
An okay decision now is better than a great decision later, I think,
Correct.
is the response to that op from me. Other than that, yeah, I enjoyed it, and it was good fun getting back on the AWAC gang stuff. That's
Good
it
job,
from
nice
me.
one. Good job.
You know what? Good. I have something I'd
Everyone
like.
quiet. Ricky wants to talk.
You taking the piss?
Kind of.
Did you say break?
He didn't.
Reminds me of that time I got into a fur ball with some frog foots.
The fuck?
What?
Hell yeah.
How did you get in the furball with a frog foot?
That was just a joke, guys.
Wait, were you? Oh.
No, but there was one mission when 2 aircraft showed up, and I did chase them for a minute. Okay, I might have launched a missile. Give me a break. I didn't know they were frog feet.
Frog feet.
Frog feet. That's right. I was emphasizing if it was Su-25, there was a bunch of them, and they could have been dangerous. Could have.
Tad, what did you want to say?
The enemy has frog feet.
So, we have a new results tracker for this campaign. Yeah, so I'm going to stream it to you guys just to show you through it. It's pretty simple. You should be familiar with a lot of it because it's the same format as we used for the feedback for the last campaign. So last campaign we had some horrible kill tracker thing that some people used, but most people didn't because I agree it was a pile of shit. This is much better. So if I go to, I think I can can I try the form preview? Here we go. All right, here we go. So you've got your name, you've got the squadron you flew for, so you can pick Georgian military if you want. I don't know what other would be. So if you flew aggressor, yeah.
What is happening in here?
Hello.
We're going over the new kill tracker.
Yeah. So choose your name off the list, the squadron you flew for, the aircraft that you flew. You don't know if there's anything. I think aggressor just covers everything. Aggressing. If loss of aircraft cause, I was shot down by air-to-air. Sam, SHORAD, crashed out of fuel. It happens. Failed landing, failed maneuver, collateral on ordnance.
That's tragic.
That's one for the Harriers.
Newfoundland.
One main tasking. What was your main tasking? How many air-to-air kills did you get? How many air-to-ground kills did you get? Goes all the way up to 40. Somebody requested that it goes up to 40, so I yeah, it was Lasher that requested it, I think.
Of course it was.
It might be JJ, actually. And then I think, look, and then it says groups of infantry count as one.
Okay. I'm glad that's there.
Yeah. Well, if it's like a group of 3 and then a mile away another group of 3, that's obviously 2 kills. But if it's a group of 10 in 1 meter squared, then anyway, and then this last one is optional. It's just if you wanted to rate yourself out of 10 and just sort of track if you're getting better or worse. And then any comments. So I would say
better or worse.
Yeah, just like any abstract comments. So like if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, if you thought you had a bullshit tasking, if you thought your flight did really well and your flight lead was amazing, you're just anything you want. Bottom 2 sections are optional. And then this is the cool bit. So I'll just do mine super quickly because it won't take too long. And then obviously it'd be useful. You will need the TAC view, I assume. So I flew for Georgian military and I flew an Su-25T Frogfoot. I did not survive nor did I safely eject. I lost my aircraft because I crashed with a failed maneuver. My tasking was, I suppose you could say, strike. Is strike not there?
Precision strike.
Oh yeah, cool. Precision strike. I had 1 air-to-air kill. I had 2 air-to-ground kills, and I would say I was a 6 out of 10. Submit that, and then if I go, so that was response. And then if I go to responses, you can track them here if we want, or pretty sexy, we can go to the linked spreadsheet that is linked to it.
Nice.
Which will track us all the way through the campaign as well.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
where's the link for
this?
Of course. I'm about to post it.
Can we nerf the Su-33?
No.
No, keep it. I want the difficulty to be.
In a quick little intermission, Dragon update. Hatches are closed. I'm pretty sure they are set up, and in an hour and 10 there'll be an undocking.
Nice. Is it posted in media or something?
What? The link to it? It's
the stream.
It's in
I don't know
Space
which one is
Cyrus, could you pin the SpaceX
Oh,
live
there's
stream?
we have a channel for this.
Yeah. Oh, Chaz has already. It's already been pinned. Nice.
The space launch.
Cyrus.
No, he's gone. He said he's.
I gotta go soon, so I want to fill out my tracker before we leave.
Where is it?
Hey, what's the tracker link?
I haven't posted it yet. I guess I'll just post it in ops.
Jesus Christ!
Son of a bitch!
Hit him up.
I died.
All of you in
Let's
mission
crash
making.
Google. Let's crash Google with all our tracker traffic.
Okay.
So it'll be a separate tracker every week. It's just the way it has to be done. Unfortunately, so like I'll have to make a brand new one and call it Op Black Ice 1. So this link will be like here. If you don't get a chance to do it for next week, the link will still be valid to go back and do it. I'd rather you didn't go and do all your trackers at the very end of the campaign because it's interesting to watch as we go through.
Just a quick question. In the Tomcat, who's credited for the kill? Both of them? Whoever pressed the launch button?
Both crew.
Both crew. It goes to the airframe itself.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Hey, Ricky, how do you? It's not letting me update it. How do you get it to update?
What do you mean? Update?
Oh well, it's not allowing me to update it. Like it won't let me select respondent or squadron.
Hey guys, I gotta go, so I will see you guys later.
I gotta go too. Ricky Tan and the rest of the mission making team.
Sorry, one sec.
Cyrus.
Thank you for the great mission. I gotta go. I'll see you guys around.
Bye. See ya. Thanks for coming.
And that's the end of it. Let me find Panda. End of stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little whack, but well, that's the prologue for you. Next will probably be an armor mission. I'll need to check. See you guys next time.